And the bottom line really is if you like today, you're going to like tomorrow because conditions will be very, very similar. Let's take a look. First of all, at Skyview, good visibility out there. Temperatures tonight fairly comfortable. There's a little bit of humidity. I've turned the sensitivity up on the radar as high as it will go, trying to make sure there's nothing coming from the little bands that are well offshore. And we're picking up a little bit of ground clutter. None of that is actual precipitation. Currently, temperature 76 degrees. Humidity's fairly high. Dew points in the mid-60s. We say anything over 60 starts to get humid. Mid-60s and above, even more humid. So there's some humidity, all because of that southerly wind continuing to bring some air in from places like the Carolinas. Meanwhile, highs today, inland areas generally low 90s. Williamsburg, the airport there, always reports high. Mention it all the time. And you can just see, compared to everybody else, that is obviously sort of jumps out at you. That's probably not believable. But again, right near the coastline, a little closer to 90. Officially, we were right at 89 degrees. Here's where we're going to see the temperatures go overnight. Going to drop down inland and or rural into the 60s. It'll be closer to 70 to 75 right near the coastline. A lot of sunshine to start the day tomorrow, but eventually some clouds move in. Notice these wind streams right in here where you see that dividing line. Westerly winds, northerly winds. So right in here is a front. Not going to be a huge temperature difference on either side of it, but will bring some clouds. Looks like at least some isolated showers and maybe a little bit more than that, more like scattered showers, at least potentially in a few spots late in the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Then during the day Thursday, the front is down to the south. Well, there it is, southerly and then northeasterly. So the front's right over about Kill Devil Hills as we get into Thursday morning. Chance of a shower in a few areas early in the day. A little lower odds by later in the day as that storm still. That front just sits down to the south a little bit. But look at the temperatures coming in off the water. They're going to be a little bit cooler than what we're expecting tomorrow. Here is the front. Watch it one more time. This little arc shape, that's pushing down. So there's the cold front. The upper level winds with it have a dip like that, what we call a trough of low pressure, and that's why Chris is making that move off to the northeast as it had been expected to do. So good news is not going to bother us other than people that, again, if you get in the water, that's probably not a great idea with the red flags up, rip currents, that kind of thing. But tonight, 71 degrees, a little cooler inland, clear and mild. Tomorrow, 89, increase in clouds, storm or shower possible late in the day. A little bit better shot than tomorrow evening into overnight. So we start out with no rain chance early tomorrow, 20% by afternoon, probably about 40% or so overnight, 40% very, very early in the day Thursday, only a 20% risk by late in the day. And look at the temperatures, only 81. Friday, nice temperature of 83, and then it warms up a bit into the weekend. And by Sunday into Monday, Tuesday, the rain chances go back up some as well.
What a relief.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.